Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I excited to relay a story to you all today. We're not even going to have to wait to the end of the show. Usually I end every podcast with story time with Jaws, but we are just leading off with story time with Jaws today. So, long time ago. Oh boy, oh boy. So, a long time ago, now my Twitter account is at Jawsaholic, but there's actually the second rendition of that account. Originally, I had Jawsaholic. I quit. I came back. When I came back, nobody had taken the Jawsaholic name, so I took it back for myself. So, most likely because nobody wanted to be associated with my old tweets, I suppose. So with that old account, that was back in the day when Doug Sifu was all over Twitter and a lot of us were engaged with him. And it was a lot of back and forth until his wife got a hold of him and said, Doug, no more. And you see him popping on every once in a while. I don't get much of a response anymore. I guess he's not interested in the banter. So Aaron Ekblad, I've told this story in pieces before, but Aaron Ekblad, there was two incidences with Aaron Ekblad. The first time was, as I am prone to do, during the second period of a game where we are getting our butts handed to us, I will tweet out something directed at a player, at a coach, nothing really nasty, but something usually to the effect of, I wish Ekblad would get off his ass and get a couple of goals. We need the kid to score. Something like that, right? So this one particular day, I said something, can't remember what I said. It wasn't nasty. It wasn't mean, but it basically called out Ekblad for needing to step it up. Now, I tweeted that during the second period of the game. And I believe, if memory serves me correct, this was Bugner's first year. This was how long ago this was. So I tweeted that out during the second period of the game. During the second intermission, Aaron Ekblad liked the tweet during the intermission. So I guess they were allowed to have their phones and be on Twitter in between periods. He liked the tweet. And so then he went out in the third period, scored 2 goals, and we won the game. And I retweeted it and said something positive, and he liked that tweet. Okay, now that's incident number 1. Incident number 2 was over the course of the year. You guys know I had I still have the box up with Yandel and Ekblad as Anna and Elsa. So I playfully, right? I'm not mean, I'm not nasty, but I can be a sarcastic ass. But I'm just looking for interaction. Give it back to me. Come on, let's have some fun. Let's have some banter, right? I got no problem with that. So I would mention over the course of the year, he needs to stop paying so much attention to his hair and beard and get into the gym. He needs to stop worrying about his hair and how nice and thick his beard is and get back into the gym and work out, because we need you to be stronger and better. That was the gist of what I would put out on Twitter. Then over the summer, an article popped up. And it was an article not only written about Aaron Ekblad, but one in which he participated in. It was an interview where he answered some questions. And one of the things that he himself said was, I really needed to focus this offseason and get back in the gym. So I retweeted that article and said, see, I told you, I knew he needed to get back into the gym. And wouldn't you believe he blocked me for that? That was his response. Me retweeting an article, agreeing with, yeah, you did need to get back into the gym. And he was so sensitive, so, as Matthew Tkachuk's father would say, soft, that he blocked me. So time goes on. That account fades off into the distance. And I now have my new Jawsaholic account where I'm not blocked. Now, there's no secret that Stu and I have been critical of him, but I don't necessarily think I've been nasty or mean. I have consistently said that I believe he's either hurt or the injuries have, gotten to him. I don't think I've been any more critical in any different way than I am at anybody else. I have a way that I talk, and most people understand. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? And so last night, during the stream, I said, you know what? I haven't said anything to Ekblad in a long time. Okay. I haven't tagged him. I haven't said anything to him. All right. Let's get this kid going. So I'm going to present to you what I said. I said to Ekblad right here, I said, 5 years ago, I shit posted you here after the let me strike that again. 5 years ago, I shit posted you here after the second, and you liked the tweet and scored 2 goals, and we won the game. Could you please do that again? Because I did this during the second period in hopes that maybe he'll see it again. Now, maybe he saw it because he did go out in the third period and almost scored the game-tying goal. It was his shot that Reinhart deflected. Now, for those of you who doubt my story, and for those of you who had told me that the players don't look at what we're saying and they ignore social media, I present to you Aaron Ekblad's response to my tweet. And there I am. You're blocked. You can't follow or see Aaron Ekblad's tweets. Like I don't have 8 burner accounts, but that's really not the point. I set him totally up. I'm like, dude, I shit posted you. I'm admitting it was a shit post. 5 years ago, I shit posted you here after the second. You liked the tweet and scored 2 goals and we won the game. Could you please do that again? Is that a blockable offense? Is that something to where is he genuinely that soft that is why a professional athlete would block a fan creator of your team for 7 seasons? I'm the guy that's got the video out there begging him to not come back from the concussion too soon, which of course he did, and he got hurt again. I'm the guy that has said, I'm not the only guy, but I have consistently, yes, I've been critical of him, but I've also said, you can't tell me he's not hurt. He's got to be hurt. I've said multiple times, I've never seen an athlete regress that fast just because of injuries. He's got to still be hurt, and he probably is. But Matthew Tkachuk's dad, all of this happened on the same day, and I just find it very, very interesting. On the same day, Matthew Tkachuk's dad says team's playing soft. Maurice has his absolute meltdown on the ice. What a beautiful thing. Now, some people think he said bitches. We were watching on the stream, and we were all pretty sure he said pussies. I think he said pussies. That's what I think. Bitches, pussies, close, but we haven't had a John Boy breakdown yet, so I don't know. So you got to figure Ekblad was already a little bit sensitive, right? The superstar's dad called him soft. Maurice blasting him on Hockey Night in Canada, national TV for everybody to see. So I could get where he might be a little bit in his feelings when he read that tweet. But I set him up to slam dunk on me. He went out there and got the game-tying assist. It was his shot. It was a slam dunk to retweet it and say, is that good enough for you? Or something like that. But instead, it kind of shows, maybe it might show a little bit of the mentality that Tkachuk's dad's talking about and the Maurice is dealing with. Because if the guy that's supposed to be your number one defenseman is that ultra-sensitive that he can't take a little bit of lighthearted, I don't even know if you would call that tweet criticism. Was it really even criticism? It was me saying, hey, bro, remember me for 5 years ago? It's worked. Can we do this again? And he blocks me. Unbelievable. But it is believable.